The Ogsies used to come. The Ogsies were great. They used to come and they'd spend, it took about an hour to do me, 50 minutes to an hour, because there were so many things wrong with me that it would take them an hour, okay? And what would happen is, I remember, because every time they touched me, it would hurt so much that I developed this technique of just pushing down with my leg so that I could turn over so they could do me back, right? I appreciate the fact that in polytrauma, that about 5% of your injuries might get missed. And what was missed was a fracture going right down the middle of my tibia, right? I just knew but when you're in so much pain, that you miss stuff. And I used to use this leg, okay? And this was about week 5. So this is well on the way to getting mended. All having said that, I was some metabolic problems going on. This staff nurse cow came in, right? And she started shouting and bawling, "What the hell are you two still doing here with him? We've got other people to do." And all I could think was, I should have said as a health educator, I should have, "Excuse me, staff, that's no way to talk in front of a patient. Don't you think I'm feeling guilty as it is?" All I said, I was pathetic. I just went, oh, sorry, staff, it's my fault. I just take a long time, sorry. And these two Ogsies went, we're nearly finished, just let him go. And they said, "He's got his own way of doing it, let him." And she came over and she went, "We haven't got time for that." Snap. Next day, I went in to theatre to have all the fragments removed because she'd split the whole thing open. That is the cow that everyone knows about. Okay? Was it a one-off? I was so bored that I actually, be careful what you wish for. Day after day, I thought, God, if only there was somebody in this ward the same age as me that I could have a chat to, you know. The following night, I wake up halfway through the night and they brought this fella in, right? Another motorbiker who'd had a crash within 200 yards of where my crash was. I thought, hey, great. Oh, you know, how are you doing, mate? And they came in, and the following morning, and he was in agony. And the staff came in, and all I'd said to them was, look, unless you know what's the matter with him, leave him alone for a bit. Although I couldn't defend myself, I could defend other patients. I seemed to have the courage to defend other people, but not myself. Their response to that was to close the curtain so I couldn't see what was going on. And the next thing I heard, this almighty crack. They hadn't bothered to check. His clavicle had gone. They oiked him up the bed, and then he snapped his scapula. He screamed and screamed and screamed.